The future of Cartoon Network Studios is a mystery. Here's what we know. So there's been a lot of confusion about what's really going on at Cartoon Network Studios right now. Some people believe it's shutting down, while others think it's staying alive in the same way it always has. Well, today, let's separate fact from fiction and see if we can piece together what's going on. The chaos began on October 11th when news outlets reported on Warner Bros. TV Group laying off 82 staffers, some of which worked in animation. The group's chairman, Channing Dungey, mentioned in a memo that we are implementing a new streamlined structure in which the development and main production teams will now work across both Warner Bros. Animation and Cartoon Network Studios. Here's what the Variety article said. In animation, Sam Register will continue to oversee Warner Bros. Animation, Cartoon Network Studios, and Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe. Those three labels will continue to exist, but development and main production teams for Warner Bros. Animation and Cartoon Network Studios will now merge. Variety also reports that despite these changes, output of the cartoons will remain the same as original content is produced. Now, when two studios merge together, that usually means that they each lose their independent nature. Here's what we have to ask. Does that same idea apply to Cartoon Network Studios? Brian Miller sure thinks so. He was a general manager of the studio for about 20 years, having a better idea of what happens behind the scenes than most of us. In his tweet quoting what I just read, he interprets the news as rest in peace, Cartoon Network Studios. The facts continue with Cartoon Network's current state. Craig of the Creek's new order of episodes was cut in half, with crew members confident that this'll be the end of the show. The only other show produced at Cartoon Network Studios right now on the channel is We Baby Bears. This empty lineup isn't exactly promising. Another fact we know about all this is that several Cartoon Network employees have been fired over the past few weeks. The exact number is a mystery, but just look on Twitter and you'll find a few. Also, according to Charlie Gavin, who's worked in the animation industry for years, parking around the Cartoon Network building has been pretty empty. After hearing about all this, you can understand why fans are worried. Now, because of public outcry, an interesting Polygon article appeared that gives more context. Polygon spoke to a Warner Bros. Representative who said that CNS is not disappearing and that it still has many projects in development. The real question is how this joint division will set its priorities, which more or less depends on what viewers actually watch and what the company deems profitable. If that's true, then the Cartoon Network Studios we know is staying alive. However, there are two main scenarios that can happen here. Number one, Cartoon Network Studios and Warner Bros. Animation share the same resources and may even be in the same building, but are still considered separate entities. Number two, Cartoon Network Studios will exist in name only, while it gradually gets dissolved into Warner Bros. Animation and both companies become one. If Variety is accurate and they exist only as labels, then this is the path we're headed. Unfortunately, we just don't know. The Cartoon Network brand is 100% sticking around, but as for the studio who makes these cartoons, well, there's not a definitive answer yet. What's safe to say though is that Cartoon Network Studios and Warner Bros. Animation coming together will lead to change. For better or worse, things are gonna be different. We'll just have to wait for more info. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.